Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the bishops, the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, mercy, and safety to all of the Akim on the highways and byways, preaching the word in sincerity and in truth, and a healthy shalom to the elect. My name is Rawai, and I'm back with another quick lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing, it is edifying. Title of this lesson will be something to the effect of you are in hell. You're in hell. We are in hell. You are in fucking hell. And I got a couple of articles here going into some of the breaking news, but not really breaking news, right? We know a lot of this food is defiled that are on the shelves. They got some of the worst ingredients and stuff in these foods. You would ask yourself, why? What sense does it make to put particular ingredients and stuff in the foods? But here you have it. I want to report on it through the Spirit. Because somebody's going to come across this and say, oh shit, I ain't know that. So that's why we do these lessons, right? So it's called glyphosate, detected in 6 out of 8 breads tested. Now, glyphosate is the shit that's found in, there's a brand called Roundup to kill the weeds, the weed killer. If you got if you know anything about, you probably seen the goddamn commercials. You ain't even gotta have no, we from the projects and shit, bro. We don't know about no goddamn some of us fucking cutting grass and lawns and shit around our house. And some brothers and sisters got cribs, that's fine. They would know more about the weed killer, right? But this ingredient was found in bread. We're in fucking hell. And one of the things that I always mention to people, and I've mentioned this in the past, was that your first order of business in life, as you navigate life, you come into the truth, you find out particular information, you have to look around you, look at the conditions you live in, look at the way that we're oppressed, look how tough it is for so-called black and brown people to navigate through this world. You have to say to yourself and understand that you're in a living hell. The conditions that you are living in, okay, are absolutely deplorable. And once you recognize that, and once you get that in your brain, okay, now you can move on, because people typically don't really want to deal with the realities that they're in. That's why people self-medicate, people use drugs, people smoke weed, people drink, they drink, you know what I'm saying? Because the reality, our everyday reality, is just, it's you learn something more more dis you learn something more each day, is more horrible than the last. All right, and disappointing. All right, let me read this. The active ingredient in Roundup was detected in 6 of 8 popular breads independently tested. All right, here's what they found. In the Sara Lee honey wheat, I'll be eating that shit. Got to be careful. Um, um, you ain't supposed to eat no damn white bread anyway, but we'll keep going. It was in Dave's Killer Bread. I don't know why you would eat something called Killer Bread. I'm not eating that shit anyway. Esau is just the fucking worst. Hold on, before I do this, let me get the precept, bro. Cause let me get the precept. because this shit is. Let's just set the foundation. All right. Job 9:24. Let's get right to it. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, okay, has given over this world to Esau Edom, the so-called white man that is living and breathing on the planet Earth. Okay. They are in total rulership and control of this fucking hell that we all wake up into every day. All right. So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and with this type of power, this is the shit that you're going to have to deal with under the rule of the wicked. Okay, Sarah Lee, honeyweed, I eat that shit from time to time. All right. Nature's Own butter bread, I may eat that. Not much. I don't eat a lot of fucking bread anyway. But I put it like this. I've ate these brands. Wonder Bread, I don't eat fucking white bread. Right? Let's see. Nature's Own, perfectly certified white. I mean, look, regardless if you eat it or not, Dave's Killer Bread. So the 6 of the 8 breads tested: Pepperidge Farm, Sarah Lee, Wonder Bread, Dave's Killer Bread, Nature's Own, and the other Nature's whatever. You see it here. Okay, it says, let's open this up. Holy shit, bro. See, I ain't see this part. I didn't zoom into this. It shows how much, because glyphosate is a fucking pesticide. So this fucking devil, okay, has pesticides in the fucking food. And listen, I just did a lesson going into when we're not really surprised, right? You'd be like, damn, bro, you know this devil, he doing what he doing with the food. Got it, good. But sometimes you read certain shit and he just proves himself right. And we vex. We fucking vex. We ain't happy about this shit. All right. Glyphosate, 190.3 levels were below method detection limit. Whatever. Let's see. Pesticide measured in parts per billion ppb. All right. Pesticides per billion. 132 in the other. So these are they've been detected in these breads, man. A lot. You see this Nature's Own shit. Butter bread got the most in it. And I've eaten that fucking bread, and probably so the fuck have you. Okay? This man is the fucking devil, man. All right, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, so we understand that. Yes, we do. Does not mean we're not gonna bring this information out through the spirit and through the scriptures and curse this fucking devil out, because we are. This man is and that's the thing. All right. People still are okay with living here. They're just okay with it. People don't care enough, man. People don't give a fuck enough about the conditions that we're in. All right. The prophets have a particular spirit in them where this shit bothers us more than the regular average person. And we also have the understanding more than the average person. Okay? So, this is let me read this real quick. You have to know, again, the first order of business is you understanding you're in a living fucking hellhole. All right? From what you eat to the fucking air you breathe. All right? And as a spiritual man, you should be bothered by this. You should be bothered by the way that the things that the hurdles that we got to jump just to eat. Bro, sometimes I don't fucking eat because of this type of shit. Meaning that I'll go all fucking day and then, eat dinner at night. I'll fucking get some shit. Because it's kind of like, you always saying, I'm always saying to myself constantly, damn, bro, what the fuck I'm eat? Because there's no comfort in going to particular places getting food, right? Let me get this real quick. No. Let me get this what I'm thinking about right now. I'm gonna hold off on this because another precept just came to my mind through the spirit. And it just slipped my fucking mind. That's fucking Satan. Oh, okay. I got it back to Wadi Habashim Abashai. This is, I'm gonna just read it. This is Lamentations 3:22. It says, "It is of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not." So we have eaten this bread, we have breathed in this fucked up air, day in and day out. It is of the Lord's mercies that we're not fucking dead. Okay? Because think about the stuff that we don't know, that with the bullshit, the bullshit that's in the food. We don't know. We know they spray pesticides on the fruits. Okay? To keep the bugs away from killing the fruit, eating the fruit. We know that. So you got everything you bring in your house got fucking pesticides on it or in it. And if it wasn't for the Lord's mercy, we wouldn't be able to survive this shit. And some people don't. This shit gets some people sick, and they develop all types of sicknesses, and they fucking die, man. And we don't do ourselves no fucking better either, because we just fucking engulf and fucking eat anything, and we just do anything, bro. All right? Lamentations 3:22 again. "It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not." Right? The water, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man, for your mercy, man, and for being compassionate and allowing some of our bodies to fight this fucking poison that we gotta fucking eat, man. Now, you know better, you do better, man. I won't be eating none of this fucking bread again. All right? Not like I eat much bread anyway, but I do eat bread. Sometimes I want to make myself some shit, fucking turkey bacon, BLT or some shit. Like, sometimes you just want to eat a fucking sandwich, bro. Look, everything is all fucked up, bro. So I ain't, don't judge me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the thing. I barely eat that kind of shit because I'm conscious. I don't know when's the last time I ate a fucking turkey and cheese. I don't know. Do I like to eat that shit? Yeah, bro. But you can't eat that shit like that, bro. You can't eat it. I don't know when the last time I ate a turkey and cheese. I grew up on that shit, bro. Jake should already been fucking dead, bro. By the way, this fucking devil and what he does with the fucking food, bro. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 1:14. It says, "I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit." Okay? This shit is vexing. And you should be angry about this type of stuff. This ain't the type of shit you just, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna just eat another bread. Yeah, well, you got some bullshit in the other bread. It's bullshit everywhere, man. They got this place fucking cornered with poison at every turn. And I ain't gonna start on the healthcare industry. That's a whole nother topic and conversation. But all this shit ties in, man. They feeding us poison so we can rely on that healthcare system and give them. This shit is just one big fucking nightmare. All right? It's truly, truly a fucking nightmare. All right? Yeah, I might title the lesson that. I don't know. This is one big fucking nightmare, man. And I truly don't not gonna say get along, but I don't typically have much in common with people who are oblivious to this kind of shit and don't have no feelings or concern for this kind. I don't, because a lot of people don't give a fuck. You know, this is Ezekiel 4:13, and the Lord told us this would happen. All right, it says, "And the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them." Okay? So this is also part of the curses, okay, that we're under, that we will eat the defiled bread, okay, amongst the Gentiles. All right? Now the word bread is talking about bread, but it's talking about food in a larger sense, okay, because the food is defiled. And in these times, we'll be eating this defiled bread, and these are the times that we're in now. All right? This shit is extremely vexing, man. And again, I don't really, rock with people who don't, see this shit as this is violence. This is violence toward a people. Okay? This is fucking violence, bro. You ever seen violence without physically striking someone or doing some shit? Here it goes right here. Putting fucking weed killer pesticides in your fucking food. Spraying shit in the fucking air. All right? Just totally through. All right? So you should be vexed, man. You should be vexed at this kind of shit. But again, understanding the Lord did tell us we would eat our bread defiled amongst the Gentiles, our food. Defiled. Let me look up that word real quick. I'm just going to look it up in the general. It says, defiled describes something that has been made dirty, impure, or ceremonially unclean, often implying a violation of sacredness, honor, or physical purity. This is a beautiful explanation. All right, we will eat, scriptures say here in Ezekiel, what is it? Salakia. It's Ezekiel 4:13. And the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles. Okay, defiled. It's like, what the fuck just happened? Okay. And defiled describes something that has been made dirty, impure, or ceremonially unclean, often implying a violation of sacredness, honor, or physical purity. Okay? So that's what we're eating. Things that are dirty, impure, ceremonially unclean. Okay? Right? There's a certain way even the meat is supposed to be, the animals are supposed to be killed and stored, and right? But we can't do that here. All right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Job 1:24. This place is fucking hell, bro. But that's your first order of business, and recognizing that you, my friend, are in fucking hell. All right? And if you don't fucking understand that, you need to go get your fucking head checked. Seriously, man. All right? This shit is just wild, bro. Get this real quick. I got another quick article. All right, more fucking hell, bro. Oh, not that one. More fucking hell, bro. Okay. Same concept, man. Okay, Shein. Shein is a very, very popular online clothing company. Everybody and a motherfucking mother has ordered from fucking Shein, and we're gonna prove it. I don't fuck with that shit because I guess I don't know. I'm not, I'm into fly shit. I like to buy certain shit, but I don't buy clothes like that. Like I get what I get, and that's that. I'm just a regular fucking basic dude. I'm not really into all the other shit. Um, I know how to keep my shit good that I got. But be as it may, Shein is a very popular online store that millions upon millions upon millions of people order their clothes from because of the price. Now the prices are decent, so people would order, right? Watch this. Shein is now being sued for selling clothing with highly toxic chemicals 3,269 times the limit, the legal limit. There goes Shein. Everybody on this around this goddamn earth orders from fucking Shein, bro, and let's prove it. Okay? We're gonna prove it real quick. All right, it doesn't say here, but I'm gonna tell you that these motherfuckers have made $30 billion in 2025. They made $30 billion in 1 year. Meaning, everybody and a motherfucking mother has been ordering from fucking Shein, bro. All right? Why? Why would a company sell clothing with highly toxic chemicals? What sense does it make? Well, part of it would be it's cheap. All right? It's cheaper. The ingredients are cheaper. But this one is still baffling because it ain't really giving me why they would do that. You could just sell some cheap shit. But again, Shein is very inexpensive. It says Shein is facing intense scrutiny in several lawsuits, including the most recent one filed in February 2026 by the Texas Attorney General, alleging its clothing contained hazardous chemicals with some independent tests indicating levels thousands of times higher than legal safety limits. Right? Why the fuck would clothing with toxic materials be allowed to any fucking limit? But this is Esau Edom's world. Job 9:24 again. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. This is his rulership. This is what's under him, where you can actually put toxic chemicals in clothing as long as it doesn't go above a certain limit. This is where we live. This is hell, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? It says, key finding in lawsuit and investigations. The toxic chemical levels. Independent lab tests citing legal filings found chemicals like PFAS, forever chemicals. Okay. Children, because a lot of people order this shit for their kids. Test reports formaldehyde, a chemical often used in or to preserve textile produces at 3.5 times the legal limit in children's clothing. So they've exceeded a limit that they're not supposed to pass for children's clothing. 32% of tested products exceeded UA safety limits. So this is Babylon the Great. Okay. And I had to look this up to make sure it was accurate. And it's fucking accurate, man. Okay. How many people's going to stop ordering Shein after they see these reports? The reality is, watch this. Some people are not going to fucking stop. Some people are not going to stop buying this shit. Okay? This man is the fucking worst. Let me get the precepts, bro. That's why we gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. It says, let me get this. This is the book of, we're gonna go to Hebrews 13. Hebrews 13 and 14. For here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. Straight up. No explanation needed. We don't seek to continue to live in hell, in these hellish conditions where they're putting pesticides in food, where they're putting toxic chemicals in clothes for children. We good, bro. All right? We seek one to come, though, the kingdom of heaven, that glorious city, that glorious world where these things are things of the past. Okay? These could be things of the fucking past. And man, we want to get past it, bro. Because we don't know if Esau runs Sheen, but this is the establishment in Esau's kingdom. And more times than not, fucking Edomite runs the shit. Right? But I don't give a fuck who does or who don't. Alright? Oh, let me get this real quick. Because we have laws too about clothing and things that we're supposed to wear. You may not. So for whoever don't know that, yeah, there's a law about that. We're not supposed to mix fabrics. We supposed, if we wearing cotton, we wearing cotton straight. If we wearing linen, we wearing linen straight. You ain't supposed to be mixing fabrics, because a lot of times you buy your clothes, you'll see 60% polyester, 30%, 40% cotton, right? You're not supposed to wear mixed fabrics. Because it fucks with the frequency of your body. There's a lot of, it's deep, but it, with that particular shit on your skin is not good. Basically, Yahweh Shai gave us laws, statutes, and commandments, man, and things to follow. All of this stuff was purposeful and had meaning to it. All right? Deuteronomy 22 and 11. Thou shalt not wear. Oh, let me go get it here, Slacky. I'm reading it off my other phone, Slacky. Let me get it. All right, this is Deuteronomy 22 and 11. It says, no, not 17. It says, thou shalt not plow an ox. Thou shalt not plow with an ox and an ass together. Here's the point. Verse 11. Thou shalt not wear a garment of diverse sorts, as of woolen and linen together. Okay, so we are supposed to be wearing 100% of one thing, whatever that fabric is. You're not supposed to mix fabrics. All right, here it is. These goddamn devils are putting forever chemicals and toxic chemicals in your clothing, let alone mixing it with cotton and wool, or silk and cotton. This man took it a step further, putting weed killer, and this is hell, man. This place is hell. We want Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai to come deliver us from this hell. We just can't wait, man. We just can't wait because from what we eat to what we wear, it's all off. That shit can fuck with your mood. You just never know, man. The space that you're in. All right. Let me read Micah 2:1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand." All right. So earth is given into the hand of the wicked, Esau, Edom. All right. And they wake up and go to sleep devising iniquity. Ways how we can hurt people, kill people, take control. All right. Whether Sheen is theirs or not, this is under their watch. This goddamn devil. All right. So that's it, man. That's all I got. Welcome to hell, man. Call hello Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakwadash. If you get anything from this lesson, please know and understand the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. The name of his only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai. Those are the names you call on now and in that dreadful day. Shalom.